Okay, so I'm going to show us how to construct parallel lines. So we're starting with a line and we added a point. I added a point here, point A. Then we have up here point P. So our goal is to construct a line through point P that will be parallel to line A. So the way that we're going to do that is by building some angles here. So I'm going to start with my protractor, but I'm not really using it as a protractor. I'm just using it as a nice straight edge. I'm going to connect points A and P together. So that's my first step. And I'm going to make sure to go past point P quite a bit. So I have a nice long end there past point P, just like that. Then that creates for me an angle here at A. And I'm basically going to copy the angle at A up to point P. So I'm going to copy an angle. I'm kind of creating corresponding angles, actually. So here we go with copying an angle. So I'm going to start with my compass. Let's get the right word here. Compass centered at A. And I get to choose which circle I'm going to use to draw my arc. So I'm going to choose the second circle. Draw an arc here with my second circle. There we go. And I copy that. So do that same action at P. So center my compass at P. Nice and centered there at P. And then I'm using the second circle on the top row of my compass here. So here we go, like that. So we have a picture kind of like that. So we can see the two arcs for the two angles. Then my next task here in copying the angle is I need to know how far the two sides are, how far apart they are. So I use my compass to measure that. So I'm going to center my compass up here at this point. I'm going to call that point, let's go C. We'll call it point C. So I center it at C. And then I'm looking for the point, the circle that will perfectly go over this point right here where the other side and arc intersect. So I'm going to look for which circle is going to do that. It's going to be in my white section here. And it looks like it's going to be this guy right here. I think that one's the closest. So very carefully, I'm going to draw my arc. There we go. And then I'm going to copy that or do that same action up here. And I'm going to call this D. Yes, I am aware I skipped B, but it sounds too much like P. So there we go. C and D. So at D, I'm going to do that same thing, copy action here. And I already forgot which one it was. I better go check it. It was this circle right there, I believe. Okay. So match it up. Can't forget what circle you're on. You got to remember. And then draw a nice arc. And if everything went smoothly, then I'm going to connect, final step, connect P and where the two arcs intersect. I'm going to turn my page just so I can connect that a little bit easier here using my protractor as a straight edge because that's what I like. And we'll try connect. So something like that. And there are my parallel lines.